I lived in the Western Addition, had a nice little studio apartment. It was about 5 o'clock in the afternoon that the phone rang. I answered it, and it was my older brother calling from Nashville. He said, "Tommy," that's what my family calls me, "we lost Daddy today." "We lost Daddy? How could we lose Daddy? He's lived in that same house ever since I was born. How could we have lost him?" "Tommy, we lost Daddy today." "Well, call the police." He couldn't be that far from home, plus everybody in the area know him. "Tommy, we lost Daddy today." And that's when it began to sink in. But I didn't believe it. You see, I hadn't been home in a long time. So I thought that he was trying to play a trick on me to get me to come home. He said that they hadn't made any arrangements yet. I made arrangements to go home to see what they really had planned for me. When I got there, my brother took me to the funeral home. My family was there, a private showing, and I saw my dad. He was lying in the casket, but I still didn't believe it. I was expecting at any moment he would sit up and everybody would holler, "Psych! Psych!" That's what we used to say to each other when we played a trick on someone. "I psyched you out! I psyched you out!" But he didn't get up. For the first time in my life, I went over to the casket and I touched his body. And he was cold. And he was hard as a brick. And he didn't get up. We had the wake. We had the funeral service. And overall, everything went well, being that he was the first person in our immediate family to pass away. Things went really well. After then, I started going home a little bit more often. One of those times was in 2013. I went home to our annual family reunion. And while I was there, I decided to go to the barber shop where I had gone when I was a kid. I hadn't seen that barber in almost 30 years. In Nashville, I lived in an area where most of the people kind of knew each other. From a large family, we went to the same high school for a while, same elementary school. I had brothers and sisters. And the main thing is that in our house, there was a basketball court. So a lot of the guys came and played basketball there. So we kind of knew people. In the barbershop, I got caught up on what was happening with the neighbors who had moved on, who had gotten married, who had passed away. We were having a real nice conversation. About halfway through, the barber began to tell me that he was very upset with my father. And I thought to myself, upset with my father? My father's been dead about close to 25 years. But I didn't say anything. I just sat there and I listened because I didn't want no zigzags going through my head.